Wagwan, beautiful people.
What's up, guys?
Welcome once again to another episode of Cooking with Nino. Now, today I'm going to be preparing a steak for you guys. I've got a rib steak that I'm going to prepare in my cast iron pan. As you can see here, I've got a lovely cast iron pan here. And the reason I'm using this is it really holds the temperature as far as the steak goes. So once you add your cold steak to it or your room temperature steak, the temperature does not drop significantly. It really remains high and creates a nice crust on your steak. So that's the reason for using this. You must also ensure that you use an oil that's got a high smoke point, like a extra virgin olive oil. Now, check this out. I don't know if you guys remember my T-felt pan. I'm going to be using that to do my mushrooms, and let me tell you something. I am so happy with these pans. They are wicked. They're serving me well, and stay tuned as I cook this meal. So right now, guys, I've got all my ingredients all set. I've got the star of the show. I've got my rib steak. Now, I've gone ahead and seasoned this because I had it marinated for a couple of days in my refrigerator, if you can believe that. It is just lovely. I've got some mushrooms going on here. I've got a couple cloves of garlic, some rosemary, some thyme, an onion. Got some extra virgin olive oil. I've got some white wine, which I'm gonna touch it with some white wine. And I've also got some butter on the other side there. And let me tell you, I'm gonna put this all together, guys. I'm gonna start off by getting my burner going. I'm gonna turn this one up high, turn them both up high. And I'm gonna add a little butter to my pan as well as a little olive oil. Okay, so I can get my mushrooms going. So we're talking about a teaspoon, some butter to that. Man, I just love butter. Nice big chunk of butter there. And just gonna move things around just a little bit here. Just gonna get my pan all nice and hot. And I'm gonna be cutting.
You sure like that little knife?
Oh, this is my favorite. This is my little Henkel knife, guys, my little paring knife. I just love working with it. It's something I can handle. And I just love it. I'm just gonna put my onions in my pan. Get a little bit more onions going on in there. And don't forget, guys, I did do a demonstration as how to cut onions. So if you look at one of my videos, scroll back, you'll see the video of me describing to you how to cut an onion.
Now, we can drop the link in the description below, but we always put your playlists down in the description.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So just check out the description below, guys. You'll see the playlist on Cooking with Nino and all the meals that he's made.
All the meals, and let me tell you, I'm just gonna grab, just kind of put my mushrooms in my pan just to kind of get it going. I know the sizzle is taking some time to come up, but let me tell you, it will get there. Some garlic. I'm going to add some garlic to the onions in that pan. And just some rough cut. Let's give it some nice big rough cut. Just gotta put it over there. Just gonna turn my burner down to about a medium heat. And I'll just add my skillet. I'm gonna get the skillet all heated going, guys. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to my pan to get my steak going.
That pan looks hot.
It is a hot pan, and like I said earlier, it really holds the temperature. Get this pan in there. We're gonna get a nice sizzle. A lovely sizzle going on here. Gonna get a nice sear on this, guys. We got a little smoke going on there. Let's turn the burner down just a wee bit. We get a nice sizzle going on here. And the sear is gonna be awesome.
There's many different varieties of steaks depending on which part of the animal the meat is butchered from. Now you have your choice of all different types of cuts depending on the flavor and the amount of fat content that you want. Doesn't matter which one you choose, pick one and cook one up today. Here's a little chart just to assess the doneness of your steak. It starts from rare that is soft and has a tender texture all the way to well done that's a little drier and tougher.
So I got my steak all ready here, guys, all set. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove it from the pan and I'm gonna set it aside, just allow it to rest, okay? And I'm just gonna add the mushrooms in this pan so I can get some of that really beautiful flavor that's left over in the pan from the steak. All right, I'm gonna get all that beautiful flavor in there. All the leftover flavor. All right, so I've got my pan going there. I'm just gonna deglaze my pan, guys. I've got a little Chardonnay. I'm just gonna add some and just get all that flavor, all that lovely bits off the bottom of the pan. So all that loveliness on the bottom, can't let it go to waste. With that, I'm also gonna be adding some rosemary as well as some thyme leaves. Look at that. Add some flavor in there. I think I need a little bit more wine in that just to kick it up. There we go. You know, I'm a man that just loves spicy food. So guess what? I'm gonna drop a couple chili peppers in there just for good measure. Look at that. It's all set. All that beautifulness going on there. But I like nothing more than to taste my food. Gotta taste it. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Sooky. It's coming. Guys, I'm going to be putting the final touch. I'm going to be getting a little bit of butter. And I'm just going to drop pieces of butter in there. And it's going to give it a nice sheen. I'm just going to turn my stove off. Let's put a little bit more. What the heck? What's a little piece of butter among friends, right? And we're just going to remove this and just allow it. The butter is just going to melt and it's going to give it a lovely sheen. Look at that. That is absolutely lovely. I'm just going to allow my steak to rest for a couple more minutes and I'm going to be plating the dish. Well guys, as you can see, the finished products here all plated up, and you can tell this is a labor of love. And let me tell you, I'm about to dig into this labor of love. Look at this. The mashed potatoes. Mr. Steakhouse man, you got nothing on me.
That looks good.
Yeah, you can do this at home, and let me tell you, if you like Do share and subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode.